Hello and welcome to this new class. So happy that you joined me for this Hatha Vinyasa class. This flow is really for everybody. So we try to slow down, don't rush the movements. It's really to tune into your body and your breath and connecting to who you really are. So I hope you are excited for this one. And if you're ready, then meet me in any cross-legged position that is appropriate for you. Maybe elevate your hips a little bit so that your hips are over your knees. And then we get started. So once you find your comfortable sitting position, place your hands wherever it feels good to you. You can have them on your thighs. You can let them rest wherever it feels good. Straighten your spine, sit upright. And then take a few deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your nose. Close your eyes. And if you can, try full yogic breathing. This breath where you fill up your abdomen, fill up your ribs, pull the breath up to your chest. And then let it go the other direction. Let go chest, let go ribs, and then pull the abdomen in. Inhale, fill the belly, fill the ribs, fill the chest. And exhale, let it go. Full exhalation. Pull the navel slightly to your spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. With every inhalation, think about pulling the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Exhale, soften your shoulders down. Inhale, pull your spine along. And exhale, gently release your shoulders. Release any tension where it is not necessary. Wonderful. Take a regular breath, a little bit deeper than usually, and we move on to our Kapalabhati practice, okay? In Kapalabhati, you want to breathe in and then exhale just by pulling your navel in and up, okay? And then through the release of this pulling sensation, you feel automatically, the lungs feel automatically, okay? Should be no effort. So it would be sounding something like that. You can speed this up, but if you never did it, then please feel free to take a slower practice. And if you have some experience, of course, you can go faster, okay? So I will cue this, and we start with just breathing a couple of deep breaths, just like before. Full yogic breath if you can. Empty your lungs completely, pull the navel to the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhalation, feel just your belly, expand your belly. Pull the navel in. Inhale halfway, then begin. Pull your navel in and up. Continue. We do this about 30 times. So you can take it slower or faster. And you should inhale automatically by releasing this pulling in and up of your belly button. 10 more. Exhale all the air out. Squeeze your belly in. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Take a comfortable breath in and hold your breath. We hold for about 30 seconds here. If you have to breathe before, feel free to do so. Should be no real effort in holding your breath. At least you should not feel breathless or really exhausted. Just a few seconds more. Then exhale. Inhale. And exhale, open your eyes. Hello, welcome back. If you're ready, take your way to a tabletop position on all fours, okay? Your knees are under your hips. Your hands are under your shoulders. And then take any movement that feels good for your body today. You can circle your hips. You can take spinal waves here. You can take regular cat and cow, whatever feels good to your body today, okay? Feel free to go really crazy here if you feel like. And if you moved in one direction, then this is the perfect time now to change it. If you are in cat-cow, then just continue with a couple of more movements like that. And then slowly settle in the middle. Tuck the toes under, spread your fingers wide. We go a little bit in the wrists, so shift your weight forward, the shoulders over your fingertips. Exhale, slowly sit back on your heels. Inhale, shift forward. Don't over straighten your arms, okay? If you're hyperflexible, keep a micro bend in your elbows. Exhale back. Then tune into the breath. You can close your eyes if you want to, if it feels good, if you're comfortable with the movement. Just one more circle. And then exhale, sit back on your heels. Sit upright for a moment. Interlace your fingers and roll them in one direction. Rolling the wrists. Switch directions. Maybe a bit faster. Then shake out your wrists. Perfect. Place your hands and find your way to your first downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. And then find some motion going. Maybe bring the heels over to the right, over to the left. Find length in your side body. Maybe bring one heel down, then the other. Do whatever movement that feels good to you today. Then settle into stillness for a moment. Elevate your hips. Pull the tailbone up to the ceiling. Pull the belly in. Press the mat away. Let the heels become heavy. Just 2 more breaths here. Wrap the outer arms back so that your shoulder blades pull apart. Then with the next inhalation, begin your way forwards to a standing forward fold. You can grab your opposite elbows. You can do whatever you need to do to lengthen your spine, okay? Don't want to focus so much on the hamstrings here. Focus more on lengthening the spine, pulling the vertebrae apart. Maybe shake your head left and right. Let it hang heavy. Next exhalation, when you have your elbows Bring the hands down on the mat. And then grab the left ankle with your right hand. Left hand on your left hip. Straighten the left foot, bend the right. And then look over to the left side. Lengthen your spine. Roll the left shoulder back a little bit more. And then exhale down, fold all the way down. Immediately switching sides, grab the right ankle. Right hand on your right hip, and then straighten the right leg, bend the left. Roll the right shoulder back. Pull the navel slightly in. And keep the focus on your breath. Exhale down the middle. Bend your legs and then roll up. Head comes up last to standing position, Tadasana. Stand strong. Tadasana is already an active pose. So root down through both of your legs. Equal weight distribution. And then the palms shine forward. Open your heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Tadasana, the mountain, because we stand strong like a mountain here. Rooted in our mat. Nothing can shake us. Beautiful. So you can let your eyes closed if you want to. We go through some shaking motion, okay? So I want you to build up the shake from bending your knees and then straightening them. You can start really slow and then fasten the movement. And then really let your shoulders hang, your arms hang, your head hang. Really just shake everything, loosen the body. You can get really fast here. If you're not alone in the room, then work on don't give a shit about what anybody thinks. You can really go a little bit crazy here. Okay? You don't even have to stand so rooted in your feet, so you can really lift up the heels as well and just shake in whatever way you feel is nice. Maybe you wake up your neighbors underneath you. Just shaking. And focus on sensations in your body where you really need it, where you have troubles in your body, maybe you really feel in this area. Keep the breath calm and deep. Just half a minute or so more. Beautiful. Let the shaking fade slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly become a mountain again. Roll the shoulders open. Stand strong. And feel into your body. What can you feel? How does your body feel right now? Usually after shaking or after waving our spine, we have a very subtle change in our body, maybe in our mind, in our whole system. Try to feel that. Wonderful. You can keep your eyes closed if you're familiar with sun salutations, Surya Namaskar. Bring your feet together, big toes touch. Stand tall in Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of your heart in prayer. Engage your core. Inhale, lift your arms up, arch back. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold all the way down. Inhale, bring the right leg back. Lower the right knee down, pull the heart open. Stay here for a moment. First round a little slower. Feel the right front hip. Next inhalation, push the ground away, come to plank position. You can always lower your knees. Engage your bum, pull the navel in, push the mat away. Just a moment more. Exhale, bring your knees down, bring your chest down, forehead down. Untuck your toes, inhale, pull forward to cobra, open your heart. Exhale to downward facing dog. Just a moment here. Pull your hips up. Push the mat away. A very nice breath. Bring the right leg forward. You can always help the leg with your hands. Lower the left knee down. Open the heart. Stay here for a moment. The next exhalation that you take, bring the left leg forward, fold all the way down. Inhale, rise up to standing, hands over your head, arch back. Exhale, hands to the side, Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of your heart in prayer. Inhale, arch back, hands over the head. Engage your bum. Exhale, hinge from the hips, pull the navel in, fold forward. Inhale, left leg back, this time a little bit faster. Open the heart, lower the left knee. Keep the inhalation, back to plank. Exhale, lower the knees, lower the chest. Inhale, pull forward to cobra. Roll the shoulders back, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg forward. Lower the right knee down, open your heart. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, rise up to standing, arch back. Exhale, hands to the side. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of your heart, engage your core. Inhale, arms up, arch back. Exhale, fold all the way down, pull the navel in. Inhale, right leg back. Keep the inhalation to plank. Exhale, lower knees down, lower chest down, forehead down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhalation, right leg forward. Lower the left knee down, open the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the side, Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, arms over your head, arch back. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, left leg back. Lower the knee, open the heart. Keep the inhalation. Push the mat away to plank. Engage your core. Lower knees down with the exhalation. Chest down, forehead down. Inhale to cobra. Roll the shoulders open. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Lower the right knee down. Open the heart. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, rise up standing. Arch back. Exhale, hands to the side. Wonderful practice, guys. Stay here for a moment in Tadasana. You can separate your legs if you want to. Just feel your body. Close your eyes. Feel what is going on. How does your body feel? How's your breath going? If it's speeded up a bit, the breath, try to slow it down. Maybe if you feel your heartbeat, you slow down your breath, you can feel the interaction of your breath and your heartbeat. Beautiful, we move on. Bring the legs back together if you separated them for balance. Next inhalation, bring the hands up. Exhale, fold all the way down. This time inhale, half forward fold. Maybe tip of the fingers on the mat, maybe hands on the shins or even on the thighs. It's important to have the shoulders back so that you open the chest. Exhale, step the right leg back. Inhale, rise up to high crescent lunge, hands on your hips. Square up your hips to the front of the mat. Then maybe elevate your arms over your head. Beautiful. Strong legs. Slow breath. Then straighten the left leg and bring the right heel to the mat. Maybe shorten your stance a bit. Hands on your hips. We go forward to pyramid pose. So if you want to take reverse prayer here, feel free to do so. Otherwise, stay with the hands on your hips. Bend forward. And then maybe hands on the shin or on a block. Fold over your left leg. If you have reverse prayer, feel free to do so. You can also grab the opposite elbows behind your back. But if you do that, make sure that you have a small micro bend in your left knee. Maybe pull the left hip a bit back, the right hip forward. Inhale, half lengthen. Exhale, bend the left knee. Place the hands, step back to plank. Engage your core, engage your bum. You can go through Chaturanga and the Vinyasa if you want to, or lower knees and chest down. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wonderful. So next inhalation, make your way forward to standing forward fold. This time, maybe feel a difference to your first forward fold that you take. And then work the heels of your hands flat, the toes in line with your fingertips. Inhale, half lengthen. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, rise up, hands over your head, arch back. Exhale, Tadasana. We go to tree pose now. So shift your weight to the left foot, maybe spread your toes wide, and then lift the right knee to your chest. Bring the right foot to the inside of either your left shin or your left thigh, whatever feels comfortable for you. Bring your hands in front of your heart. If you feel comfortable here, bring your arms up. If you feel still comfortable, then bring the right hand on your right thigh. Stretch the left arm over to the right. Find a side stretch on the left side of your body. If you fall out of this position on any time, work on accepting it. Inhale, back to center. If you took the side bend, then exhale, slowly release. Standing in Tadasana, just for a moment, observing your body. Slowing your breath down. Beautiful. Next inhalation, lift your arms overhead, arch back. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen, and then step the left leg back. Inhale, rise up to a high lunge, hands on your hips. Square the right hip and the left hip to the front of your mat. Then bring your hands overhead. Nice. Tune into your breath, tune into the sensations. Stay strong in your legs. Maybe sink a bit deeper even. Pull the navel in. Next, inhale, straighten the right leg. Bring the left heel down, maybe shorten your stance for pyramid pose. You can bring your hands on your hips, bend forward. Feel the right hip crease bending over your right thigh. Then progress from here. Or you have reverse prayer. Bend forward like this, opening your chest. Feel the sensations in your body. Maybe bring the right hip back, the left hip forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the right leg, placing the hands down. Inhale to plank. We move through Chaturanga or a regular Ashtanga Namaskara. Knees down, chest down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tune into your breath. Push the mat away. Wrap the outside of your arms back. Pour the navel in and breathe. Inhale to the top of your mat. You can jump, take a saddle hop if you want to, or walk. Fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale up to standing, arch back. Exhale to Tadasana. Other side, tree pose. Shift your weight to your right foot. Maybe spread your toes wide, yogi toes. Bring the left knee to your chest. And then find tree pose, either on your lower leg or your upper leg. You don't want to be right on your knee, right? Hands in front of your heart is where you start. Maybe lift your arms up. Maybe take a side stretch. Lengthen your right side. Find always your balance first. Even when you fall out, start from the beginning, okay? Take hands in prayer. Progress to arms up. And then slowly bend to the side, okay? We want to keep it controlled here. Feel yourself grounded on your right foot. You can even close your eyes, then it's super hard maybe. And then exhale, slowly release. Stand in Tadasana for a moment. Feel your body. Feel any subtle changes. Then bringing your feet mat width apart. Hands forward. Shoulders down, and then squat to Malasana. Yogi squat. If you have your heels elevated, that's perfectly fine as well. You can place something under your heels. If they're down, work on straightening the spine. Elbows are inside of your knees. They fight the knees out. The knees fight back. Should be an active pose. You can work on Malasana if you want to. If you want to progress to crow pose, that's perfectly fine as well. So if you work on crow, placing the hands a little bit wider as shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide, then wrapping your elbows in. Today I cue a very nice version of crow, very accessible, where you place your knee into this crease in your elbow. Okay, should give you support. Then you shift forward, maybe start to elevate one heel, maybe the second heel. Breathe here, just for 3 more. Maybe go back to Malasana and step back to plank, or shoot it back from crow to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog or cobra, and exhale to your down dog. If you didn't know what's going on right now, you can pause the video, watch, and then decide if you want to do it or not. Or you just step to plank and do it the next time. It's perfectly fine. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Then with control, lower on your belly, your chest. Come to Crocodile Pose. So bring one hand above the other and then rest your forehead on your hands. Just rest for a moment. Go to some back bends here. We want to calm our breath down. Wonderful. Place your hands to the side of your chest. So fingers in line with your fingertips in line with your nipples, basically. Then bring the elbows to your body. Press all 10 toes in the mat. Inhale, lift your chest up. Pull the shoulders back. Roll the chest open. Engage your bum. Just 2 breaths more. Exhale, lower down. Bring your hands in front and lower the right cheek on your hands. Relax. Back to center. Bring the hands back. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Forehead down. Next inhalation. Lift your chest up. Lift your forehead up. Lift your hands from your bum. Press all 10 toes in the mat. If you feel comfortable here, you can elevate your feet, but you absolutely don't have to. Work on lifting controlled from here. Engage your bum. Just 2 breaths more. Exhale, hands in front of your body. Lower the left cheek down and relax. Beautiful. Place your hands to the side for 1 more cobra. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, back on your knees. Sit down on your heels for a moment. Maybe shake out your shoulders. Do any motions that feel good to you. We move to headstand. And if you don't have a settled headstand practice at the moment, I will guide you in. If you already have a headstand practice, then feel free to go on and find your headstand as you want to practice it today. If you want to practice on the wall, that's also fine. If you never did a handstand, I guide you through some steps, and you can do those steps to a point where you feel comfortable. As soon as it feels a bit too much, then you can stop in this part and then progress the next time or over time. So first off, we start on our knees, okay? We're measuring the distance of our elbows. So we grab the opposite elbows on our mat, then bring the hands forward without removing our elbows, interlacing our hands, making a cup. In this cup, we place our crown of the head. Okay, we place the crown of our head here. Tuck the toes under, and then the next step would be to straighten your legs, lifting the hips up. This can already feel very intense, and it's absolutely okay to just stay here. If you want more, walk your feet forward until your hips are over your head. If this is already good, stay here. If you want more, bring the left leg to your bum, left heel to your bum, maybe the right heel to your bum. Maybe lift your knees overhead, and maybe straighten both legs. Engage your bum, engage your core. You should have the majority of your weight in your forearms here, not actually in your head. If there's pain in any moment, move out of this practice. Just 3 breaths more. And then come out of the pose as you moved in, bending your knees. Bring the knee forward and then lower without sound, very slow, to child's pose. Wait before you elevate your head. Let the head rest in classical child's pose. Forehead on the mat, relax. Whenever you feel ready, make your way on your knees and then sit down in one direction for Hashimotonasana. Straighten both legs out in front of you. Maybe remove some loft underneath your bum. Then bring your toes so that they pull to your body. Navel in, sit upright. Inhale, arms up. Then exhale, bend from the hip. Let your hands land wherever it feels good for you, okay? If your forward fold is not so deep already, then stay with your spine straight. Okay, it's very important. We want to keep the connection with our abdomen and our thighs. If you don't have this connection, it will come by time. No worries. Maybe grab your big toes, maybe the outside of your feet, and then work your way forward. Pull the navel in, make some small adjustments. Next inhalation, slowly roll up and find your way on your back. Let your heels down, press them in the mat. Maybe bring your hands forward and lower vertebrae by vertebrae on your back. Wonderful. Take one more twist before we move to our final relaxation. So bring the right knee close to your belly. Squeeze it in. Then let the right knee fall over to the left. Maybe wiggle your hips a little bit to the right side so that you're more of a straight line here in your twist. Bring the right arm to the side. Then gaze to the right if it feels good in your neck. Close your eyes. Tune into your breath. Tune into your body. Really feel what's going on here. The next inhalation, slowly help your right knee with the left hand to center. Squeeze it in one more time. And then slowly change. Bring the left knee in. Squeeze it to your chest for a moment. And then slowly let it fall over to the right side. Maybe shift your hips a little bit over to the left. And straighten the left arm out to the side. Let the gaze follow if it feels good. Make any adjustments so that you can really enjoy this last twist here. Close your eyes. Relax. Then back to center slowly. Squeeze in both knees, close to your chest. Do some tense and release. So really hug your knees in. Hug them as tight as you can, as hard as you can, while you breathe in and hold your breath. Just for 3, squeeze harder. For 2, for 1, squeeze harder. Exhale through the mouth, let everything fall. Find in your last relaxation pose, final relaxation, Savasana. Feet are hip distance apart or further. Palms shine up to the ceiling. Make any adjustments that you want. Maybe cover yourself with a blanket. Cover your eyes maybe. So that you really can enjoy your well-deserved quiet time. Feel how your body feels. Feel how your breath is moving. That's all that I ask of you now. If you want to stay longer, then of course feel free to do so. Otherwise, start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Get some small motion going from the smallest joints to the bigger ones. And very slowly bring your feet together. Bring your arms overhead and give yourself a big good morning stretch. Arch your back. And come over to one side, taking one hand as a pillow. Resting for a moment. Whenever you feel ready, make your way up to a sitting position. We end as we started in a cross-legged position, any position that is feeling good to you. Bring your hands in front of your heart in prayer. We end with one Om. You can chant along with me, or you can just listen or chant your own mantra. So exhale all the air and inhale for Om. Om. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you feel very good now. Until the next time, Namaste.